Tempered steel. This looked like we were going to get artifact heavy, but it just didn't happen. Wow. I guess I'll take another arc trail. Can't hurt, right? Usually doesn't hurt when you have two arc trails. That was two third pick arc trails. Not too shabby. It's going to make losing this draft a little more painful. Have such a stacked deck, like everything you want basically for the red-white. There's Mirror Smith, the Revoke Existence, turn to Slag. Mirror Smith, not quite where we want to be. I think Revoke is what we want. Turn to Slag is such a great card though. Got a ton of removal, but I don't have a lot of straight artifact removal. Can I really pass the turn to Slag? I guess that's how I lose, is by having too many 4s and 5s. Guess we're taking Revoke. That's a ridiculous pick. Mirror Smith, Revoke, and turn to Slag. I don't know about that one. I mean, I've already got... That gives me more ways to remove artifacts, I guess. I mean, I got the Melter and the Revoke, so... And a Crush, which may make it, depending. And we're back to reality now. We'll be taking a off-color mirror. Not the worst in the world since we have so many 4s. Helps our Flame Fiend a little, which may need help here, considering we only have 8. Fortunately, we don't have any metal crafty stuff that's going to be worse. A lot of green cards. Trigon's the only card that we could run, basically, so we shall take it. Probably not going to make the deck. But you never know, I need that 23rd Trigon. Our card quality is very high. There's a shield. There's a replica. Do we need Auriok replica? I'll just take a land. I'd probably end up cutting Auriok replica. I've already got 3 3-drop creatures and 3 2-drop creatures, so the curve doesn't look terrible. Got lots of nice removal spells to pad out our early game. And our 4 slot looks very full of goodness. The only thing that makes the Auriok nice is that it helps Flame Fiend a little bit. That shouldn't be too big of an issue, I hope. So there's a Galvanizer, which does power up a couple different mirror. There's a Glinthawk, which is nice, but we are kind of light to be playing Glinthawk. We can take another off-color mirror. That looks like what we're going to do. I would like to have that Glinthawk, but I'm very leery about running it with only potentially 8 artifacts. The Galvanizer, of course, is worse. I don't see running any of these. Could board in 2-drops, I suppose. Alpha Tyrannax, we got a million ways to remove you. What am I most worried about? I guess flyers. I could randomly lose to flyers. So there's a second Tricari. I do have 2 pieces of gear, which is not terrible. Don't really like Saberclaw. Those Chikaris may make the deck, we will see. So this ended up pretty good. I opened the Angel and it pushed me in the right direction. And getting past a couple Arc Trails doesn't hurt. Open a Flame Fiend, get past Arc Trails, open a Scrap Melter. It's pretty nice. Now I gotta figure out how to build this mess. Probably gonna have all 3 mirror, maybe go to 16 lands, since I have a Spell Bomb as well. It'll suck to get stuck at 3 mana, but I have Arc Trails and whatnot to kind of protect me early game from most stuff. Not Sisbearer, of course, but not a lot will protect you from Sisbearer. Guess Spin Engines valiantly defend the homestead. So those are good ones. Bunch of mirror, spins, striders and slashers. So we have 14 men. Oh, Blister Stake, wow. Why aren't you in the mix? So we could go Crush. We can go Carapace Pinions, which actually seems like the best choice. Leave the Crush behind for now. I have a Revoke and a Scrap Melter to take out artifacts. The Pinions and the Carapace will make these Chikaris much better. Make these mirrors better too for late game. Pinions is pretty good with, obviously with the 3 power attacker guys. Give me a way to win with this deck. Sometimes it's not enough just to kill all your opponent's men. Carapace is a little shakier, but it is quite a strong play to go turn 1 Carapace, turn 2 Chikari, and then gear up and win on the 3rd turn. That's pretty strong. Contested War Zone. I don't think so. I think it might just be too risky. Certainly have a deck that could do it, but I don't want to try. I don't want to lose because I lose my Contested War Zone and can no longer cast spells. That would be humiliating. It says 8 and 8. We are pretty well split here. Double color for all of our high-end stuff. It's going to be a nightmare out there, people. Going to be a nightmare. Alright, it looks very strong. See you guys game 1.